Hello, beautifuls. Big hugs. It's so wonderful to be here and here we are. I've created a bit of a new setup here. So hopefully you can hear me okay and I'm not too quiet. I have my mic like poking out here. It's gonna be what it is. That's what this is. But hello everyone. Welcome to our November 2023 energy reading guidance messages. All of the intuitive insights that are coming through for this month. It seems a lot more clear this time. I know in the past couple months, it could have just been me as a channel, but I feel like there was a lot of different types of messages, and this time it feels very succinct. It feels very much to the collective, not to any perhaps any very specific individuals, because I feel like some of the readings have been like that, which is wonderful. So if you do receive something that is perfect for you right now and where you're at, then incredible, amazing. Um, but remembering that this is also a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, happy post full moon. It's still full moon. We had a lunar eclipse. Lots of energies. Lots of energies, and I feel like a sense of movement coming through. So let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing if you're here live. Hello, Thais. Aloha. Amazing. Hello, Cosmic Wisdom. Hi, Mama. Demilo is my mom. Welcome to the Sunbeams. Woohoo! Right after this live, we will be dropping into more practice. So that may be meditation, journaling, whatever it is to really assist us in integrating any messages or whatever will be helpful for us in this month. So if you are curious of joining the Soul Circle, we do it every single month right after our lives. Then you can join it right at this link that I'm popping in the chat right now. It's also in the description box below. We have the replays of all the other Soul Circles as well, and yeah, they're very beautiful, very powerful practices. If you're looking for more connection within the practices here on YouTube, then that's the space. But yeah, hello, Infinite Life. Hi, Ava Flores. Hello, beautiful day. Hello. And you also get these like cute little I had someone make this for me because hello, beautiful just became a new thing. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Raymond. Hello, hi. So if you are here, make sure you like the video, and we are going to drop right into the reading. Let me see. Do I have any updates for y'all before we do that? I don't think I do. We have a couple in-person events going on this month, which I'm very excited for. So if you are in the San Diego area of California, then definitely check out the website. Everything is down below. I also have an offering that has come back once again is the personal light language recordings. So these are transmissions based on whatever questions, intentions that you may have. You get it, and then I basically channel it through, offer you an audio recording, and you get to use that throughout your life and whatever it can assist you with. So this is like a lifelong, really profound, powerful tool. And I've been doing this for a few years now, and I took a bit of a break, so it's back. If you're interested in receiving light language specifically for yourself. But those are all the updates. Right after our reading, if you stay on live, then we will be offering a live reading. This could be light language and an oracle card. Okay. So those are all the things. I think I got everything on my mental checklist. But yeah, let's get into the reading. So I always suggest taking a few deep breaths before receiving. So placing a hand on your heart or anywhere on the body, or even palms face up to open yourself up to receive, and just take a few deep breaths. Bringing ourselves fully here and now, fully present. And here we are. Hi, Dylan Love. Hello, Angela. Thias, I'm glad you're feeling good. You're feeling great. Big shift feeling rituals yesterday that brings an energetic shift. Amazing. Yeah. Everyone that's popping in, let me know how you're doing. I want to see how we're all feeling at this time. So, tuning into November and the energies, we have something I wrote it all down. So if you see me looking down a bit more than usual, then that is why. But I just want to ensure that I really share what is meant to be shared here in the way that it was offered to me. So the first message that was coming through as I tune into the overall energies for this upcoming month was a return to love, a return to wholeness, a return to this collective wholeness, to this remembrance of the collective. And I even wrote down wholeness over sickness, the sickness being the programming, the desensitization, the sickness being the separation that we've created. So I'm seeing that this return to love, when I really drop into it, is a return to our not even just like purity, but our connection, a return to this place of collective connection, this connection of human race, right? Humanity. So return home to this place, and this may begin to show the many ways that we may see as being sick or in a place of dis-ease due to this lack of connection, due to the programming, due to what we have, you know, consciously or subconsciously agreed to, consented to, subscribed to in our lives, what we have consumed throughout our lives, no matter where you are on the earth, knowing that every country has its own ways of being, right? Own beliefs and senses of being, individualism, right? So recognizing that and just seeing where our individualism may have taken us into more of a place of desensitization, taken us into more of a place of manipulation and ego-centered living. And this is something that can be very revealing, very, very revealing. This is this journey of healing that I really see. This path of the heart is continuing to liberate a sense of love inside of us, to continue to see this wholeness and continue to be open to what gets to be let go. And this is another big message for this month, is this sense of letting go of what is not serving us. And this feels like such a phrase in the spiritual community that is just often often shared very much, but it's the words come together very well, so that's why I'm saying it. But we have this card, it's called Return to Source. So what is returning to source? What is returning to this sense of like this black hole in the center here? This is what we are no longer continuing to carry forward into the future as ancestors for the future. This is something that we are letting go back to the light, letting go back to source, letting rest. So, what in your life gets to be at rest? What within ourselves as humans gets to be at rest, right? And this love, this aspect of love, right? This energy of love, this connection, this unity that love holds, is going to be such massive medicine for us as we move into this new year, as we move into all of the change and the more, unexpected or unknown things that get to occur within the world. And with everything going on, this is a chance for us to not only release and let to rest these parts of us that have been subscribed to these programs. We get to do it, yes, with love, with acceptance, with a sense of forgiveness as well. But we also get to move from this place with a sense of responsibility and be that source of truth for ourselves and for others in this space. And that can be very triggering. That can be very hmm yeah, just very triggering. It can be very activating, either emotionally, mentally, and just understanding, like, what are these reactions that I am having right now? Don't let anything just slide. Take your time to actually reflect, create spaces to be in stillness so that you can actually see what is going on, what you are experiencing, right? And it doesn't have to be this huge, very serious thing that we are exploring here as we begin to open up to this sense of healing, of returning to this place of wholeness within ourselves and within the collective. And this isn't something that we can just expect to happen like this, but energetically, we can start to sense, you know, what that can be like and how we can begin to honor ourselves and the people around us, our communities, the children, and, different communities that we may not feel fully connected to just yet, right? These other humans throughout the entire world. You see that we're all here from many different places and we're all connected in this one space, this virtual space. And it's just magical. It's amazing. So having this sense of connection and realizing where we have developed any programs towards separation and disconnection in these ways of not even, feeling so desensitized to the point where we just take a step back and don't necessarily, yeah, see it as a part of us, because it is. What's going on in the world is a reflection of what we are, who we are, and the actual, pain that we're holding, and recognizing. I have written right here, recognizing where you may be putting specific emotions or experiences on, the on a lower level. This is another message that was coming through while we have this mass awakening happening, this unveiling that's occurring constantly. It's always, always occurring, and it's up to us whether or not we are open and perceptive to actually receive, any truths um, within this collective soul that we are experiencing as humans. It's important with this time that we allow ourselves to experience the full spectrum of life and actually see the value in the full spectrum of life. And what I'm talking about in this full spectrum is the grief and the joy, not necessarily feeling like you always need to be in a specific state to attract, to be magnetic, to be one way or another. It's okay to hold these two things, to create some sort of balance within this experience. This is a powerful way to allow energy through, to accept the emotions that are coming through and actually allow this flow, right? Instead of creating dams within ourselves to not allow any emotions or experiences to actually take form or to actually be let go or to actually be moved through our beings, right? Becoming more, I don't know if this is the right word, but malleable, becoming more in a more receptive space so that we can actually allow this giving and receiving to occur within us. So just noticing, like, where we are trying to hide or move away from specific aspects of life, and recognizing that and coming back to the magic that life is, coming back to the beauty that life is, coming back to a sense of gratitude and thankfulness for life itself, and doing that in a way that doesn't put specific emotions and experiences to shame. It sees them for what they are. And from this space, bringing truth and clarity to your voice, to your actions, to how you be, your embodiment of who you are, to your choices, right? Being that source of light and truth, not only for others, but for yourself, for the people around you. Another message, I think I touched on this a little bit, was being open to change. This month, we're really, the universe, source, spirit is asking us to be more open to change. We've become very comfortable some of us, in our specific situations and ways of being. So now it's time to start really just exploring, okay, what if everything did change? Does that change me? How am I open to it? Notice if you have any expectations of what's to come, any expectations of how your life is going to unfold, how your relationships are going to be. Notice what those expectations are and start to return them to source. How can we anchor even deeper into trust, into a sense of surrender, into a sense of, you know, interconnection, so that when change does occur, when something unexpected does happen, are you able to hold yourself, to trust yourself, right? Are you able to hold your community, your loved ones? Okay. What we offer ourselves is what we in turn offer the world, and recognize if there's a dissonance there in your experience and your reality and how it is that you are navigating through life. Let's see. Yeah, and with this change, being open to change, this could look different to a lot of us. This could be a new way of being. This could be starting to speak up a bit more, becoming more clear with your words. I know this is something that, in these past few months, I personally, and you may have seen it within these lives, like I've personally felt like everything was like, like all squiggly lines, and now I'm feeling a bit more clear. I've allowed myself a sense of transition within my own being, a sense of recognition and not resistance toward what wasn't, fully aligned with me, what I was holding on to, aspects of myself, my reactions and things. Like actually beginning to see more of yourself, either within the world or, within your own experiences, and how others may see you as well, and how you're starting to see yourself. This can all be really opening and awakening, and just allow a shift of perception so that you can come more into a clear place. All right. So with that change that gets to happen, knowing that it is for you, it is this there's this really interesting thing that came through, how there are multiple agendas going on, and that all of this unveiling and this awakening is planned. All right, it is planned, and you are here for a very specific energetic purpose. When I say energetic purpose, your energetic signature is meant to be here at this time and offer who you are, and offer this healing, this care for yourself, this love for yourself, this opening, so that you may resensitize humanity, so that you may carry this on to our children. Our children is a really big message here that was coming through, is really caring for the children around the world. And not just looking at a child and being like, oh, it's not my problem. We are one race, and this is this is almost our duty to be able to not only honor ourselves, but honor the next generation and what's to come. I just look over here. Hi, divine light, harmonious vibes, everyone. Yes, a lot of harmony within. There's a lot of dissonance going on. We've experienced, most of us, I'm sure, have experienced some type of cognitive dissonance where we are having battles and fights within our mind with certain things. Whatever time of life that you may have experienced this. I know I experienced this a lot when I was younger, and I started experiencing it a lot recently as things were arising, and parts of myself were like, hey, I'm here, by the way. I look like I need to, like, parts of my ego wanted to really be more alive and just like remind me that it's there. And I was like, no, actually, we're doing it differently. So, yeah, we're seeing that there is a sense of shift that gets to occur within ourselves when we release that resistance toward it. We start to lean into these experiences and what's going on, and see the beauty of pressure. So, these cards, y'all. Hold up. I'm getting warm. It's getting warm in here. It was very cold earlier. All right, these cards. So the first one we have is oceans, bravery. You know the depths of the oceans? We really don't know. We do not know the depth of this earth, the darkness that it may hold, the light it carries, the heat, the coldness, right? So the oceans is really calling us to be more open once again with our voice, to actually speak up, to actually take the actions that feel aligned and not worry about what other people are going to think about this or that, or how they're going to perceive you. Honor yourself and begin to open yourself up to more create a curiosity here. Next one was protection cave. These messages all together, I was when I saw them, I was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the universe. This is so resonant." And let me know, like in the chat, 111 or 1111 actually, if this is resonant to you. But protection cave, creating those spaces of stillness, of holding, of love for yourself, returning to your inner resources was something that this card had written. Gather your inner resources, utilize them. Remember what it is, the tools that you actually have, what you have, you know, really brought into your space from your life experience thus far. Can you utilize that in your sense of protection in this space that you carry yourself to not only just fill yourself up, but return home to your soul, to your truth, to the light that's inside of you? And oh, look at that. To your core, right? So big message here is that, okay, when you don't know what to do, when there may be confusion, return home to yourself. Next one that was coming through was east, the direction of beginnings. So this one was really sharing this new vision for yourself. How would you like to uh, transform at this time? Where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you see the world? What is your vision? Right? This is a new opening to a new way of being. So recognizing that as things are closing, as things are ending, as things are dying, right? Within ourselves, in the world, what is beginning? What is beginning? And lastly, pressure transformation. Shifting our perception of pressure. When we feel the pressure, a lot of the time, well, some of us may go into a trauma response, right? A lot of this is because of our childhood. When we were very young. If there was any sense of pressure energetically, whatever it was, some of us may freeze. I'm a freezer. Some of us may fight. Some of us may fight or flight or like run away from things. I had to remember what that was. So recognize your relationship to the pressure that that may be occurring in your life now, maybe that has, maybe that will. Remembering that this is to assist you in a transformation, to push you through the breaking point, to open you up, to crack you open. So when it gets intense, when it feels intense, either within you or within the world, if it does feel intense, our eyes are so much more open with these screens that we have now, or we're all experiencing it. The screens that we have, that we watch things that feel so real and resonant, but we also watch things that are said to be fictional, that are said to be fake, not real, right? And we're experiencing real life atrocities now, face to face through the screen that we've seen fictional stories from, and seeing sense of desensitization. There's a pressure that's going on here collectively on our beliefs, on what it is that we're holding, on how we're treating our children, on how we're treating our families, on how we're treating the world, our bodies, the earth body, the water, how we're mistreating other humans to be able to even be here, experiencing what is actually happening in the world. It's a very interesting thing. So, this pressure that we're feeling, it doesn't mean that we need to be hopeless or helpless in any way, right? This is an opportunity for us to start to see where we get to transform within ourselves, to understand, okay, I'm holding on to these things. I maybe perhaps I'm aware at some level of what is going on in the world and I have not felt it. And this doesn't mean you need to feel all that is going on in the world. There is a reason I feel that we are not feeling all that is going on in the world right now as a race, right? Or just within our countries, our neighboring countries, and the lands and the waters that are near us. So, this is an opportunity, once again, to shift our perspective on the pressure here and to start to see the beauty in transformation, start to see the opportunity in transformation in the actual shifts that get to occur within ourselves, within how it is that we are navigating our lives here and now, and doing it in a way that honors your heart, doing it in a way that honors your heart. Okay. Yeah. And if you're feeling any sort of confusion, any sort of confusion, or you just don't know, it is not of your concern right now, right? Allow yourself to return once again home to yourself. The action steps may come to you, or it may be a feeling, and perhaps you're just like, all right, I'm just going to keep taking a step until something feels clear, right? Following the little bits at a time here. Um, as they are revealed to you, as you sense them, as you feel them, as you get inspired by something that you see or hear or recognize, but it doesn't don't feel like you need to what am I trying to say here? Don't feel like there's you got to do what everyone else is doing. Recognize if you are doing that. Recognize if you're doing that. Alrighties. Yeah, let me just show you guys this card and then we will close this reading. These were the 3 cards from the Language of Light deck that came through. I just wanted to share because these are our light codes for the most part. But you see that joy coming through here. It can feel so like we're like, oh no, like grief and sadness and death cannot live with joy. Yes, it can, and it has. Always has. Alrighties. So that is the collective reading for this November. As I said, there's a lot of messages for this month. And I feel like these are themes and things that we're going to be carrying with us, these inquiries really that are going on that we're going to carry with us into this next year. So allow this to be an opening. An opening. Let's see. Let's see if we can navigate through this experience with an open heart. What happens there, you know? What happens there? And if we can do it from a space of strength. I think this is something that we don't necessarily talk about a lot, but we do hold strength, each one of us in our own way. So I'd love to drop into the chat and just see how you all are feeling, if there's anything that came up. It looks like we have ads. I'm just going to skip the ads so we can chat. Let's see. How are we doing? Let's see. Lots of feelings and emotions lately. Letting go of what doesn't work for me or doesn't do me well. Ava, yeah. Feeling that. I'm glad I'm hitting points. Thank you all so much. We don't engage, give our power to lower frequencies. Yeah, and just recognizing like where that dissonance is. Yeah. Resilience. Hi, Sarah. Ava said, I struggle so much with change. Me too. especially as an earth sign. Um, I'm not huge with the zodiacs or astrology just because there's so many aspects of it that I do really connect with and then so many that I don't. Um, but I feel that. And you said I've realized that change wants to happen and I feel like I'm not letting go and it's making things difficult for me. Mhm. You feel like you're not letting go. That's interesting. You're like, it hasn't happened yet. Um, you can feel it, but it's not there yet. And I hope that some of the messages for this upcoming month kind of helped you. It's a softening almost that gets to occur. Thank y'all for all the love. Glad you're here, Divine Light. I was feeling that it began getting warm when I tuned into this live. Yeah, it's like we have some winds over here. Ever since the evening, all night, some winds, some energy moving. Wow. Amazing, amazing. You're so welcome. Let it go. Don't drain your energy in insignificant things. Guard your energy. Yeah, just recognizing like where you are putting your energy and your attention and your focus. What are you feeding? I feel. What are you feeding? And recognizing if you start to see things less than others. Because that takes us away from the whole. Say give beauty to life, receive beauty, reflect who we are. Mhm. Yeah, listen to your body. Amazing, awesome. Glad we are all here. So if you are here live, if you're watching the replay, press like. Make sure you like the video. It really does support getting this video and the channel out to more lovely souls. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this far, you should subscribe. We do this every single month. Once again, if y'all want to join the Soul Circle right after this, tune in. All you gotta do is join the channel, become a sunbeam, and I also have a lot of workshops and bonus videos that are on there as well. So yeah, let's tune into some personal readings. So I may not get to all of you, and the order that I receive you all in the chat will be different or may be different than what you see. So know that I'm never skipping you or anything. Recognize that even if you don't receive a reading and you're here receiving others' readings, like recognize what resonates with you, recognize what you took from that, and know that there is no coincidence that you are experiencing and watching this live and others in their readings. Okay. So, oh my goodness, what month is it? Oh, I guess we're doing 11/11 in the chat. Of course. So put 11/11 in the chat if you'd like a live oracle card and perhaps a little light language reading. Lots of gratitude. Hi, Mallory. I'm going to take a sip of water as we all drop in. So I'm going to be pulling from two different decks here. And I'm going to choose one that I just feel called to grab. Yeah, 11/11 in the chat if you'd like a reading. Alrighties. And even if you already put 11/11 in the chat at some point, you're going to have to put it again. Oh, goodness. Come on, cards. All right, so I'll show you the two decks that we will be pulling from. And these are the cards that I actually showed y'all during the general reading as well. Alrighty, so we have this one. This is what it looks like. For anyone that's interested. These are my two favorite decks right now. And then there's this one, the Elemental Oracle. Ta-da! Okay. Alrighty, let's hop in. Mallory, we are going to do the Elemental Oracle for you. Just organize the space and let's see. The intention here is to really just see what messages, what wants to come through for this upcoming month for you. Woohoo! Gosh, such a beautiful card. See if we can see this. The soul, passion. Number 14. This image. Notice, what pops out, how you feel receiving this. Yeah, so pretty. Makia satanayana kara iaratanamo. Arahiana koro o sharayara katira dialakiana to o sharayana kianam. Arahira kia satam o shutukura kianatia. Anatiara ko usotoma a mo o shakaira hila kitatiana kamua. Kamua satiana kaya. Asamu kaya salayalaka yashariaraki. Ashariaki, shariaki, shariaki, oko asamu umatia. Really sensing like a returning to this, an aspect of yourself. I'm going to read the first line of this because this deck has incredible meanings here. So the soul, what is the spark that lights you up? The divine lives within you. Consider your motivations carefully. Know where your resistance lies. We all have more than one purpose in life, and having a passion makes us feel more alive. So recognizing the multidimensionality of yourself and what you're experiencing and what you feel called to at any given moment. Recognize that it's okay to have, multiple streams that lead to your ocean, to your center. All right. Really notice what is sparking you up in this moment and recognize what that is in the next moment. And there were definitely some messages that really sit with sit with this, but there's some messages that will be coming to you, especially through that light language. This is your card, Mallory. Let me know how you're feeling. And cosmic wisdom. Let's go. We're going to do the same deck. And ooh, we got the pressure card. We talked a lot about this one. Let's see if there's anything specific coming through. So this is transformation, pressure. Alatana umakoa esariara kiana tia sokosh. Sepapu shokoro koro kolo 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 kopom kolo kolo koshkora kermia tatiam mokolo kolo kolo koshia katiana kasatush. And this one. You can view pressure as being negative, or you can see it as being a shaper, director, or a positive influence. Find a happy medium where you can benefit and not be discouraged. Okay. So once again, recognizing your relationship with the transformation that's occurring within you right now, and really opening yourself up to what gets to come through from this place of pressure, transformation, or change, or shift, no matter how subtle it is. What is this being that's coming through? What are you going to embody moving forward? And really getting clear on that. Who are you in this space? And remembering that this is a process that you get to allow to happen. Right, without the need to tighten. You can allow yourself to rest within the process of this. So that is your reading, Cosmic Wisdom. Let me know how you're doing. Infinite life. We are doing the other deck for you. You are next. Let's see what is coming through. Ooh. Inward revolution. Mesira kienatotos, atsiotos, asietos, apues, erakianatos, asietatos, atikamos, ati irakanasia shusumokwa, apianakia, tiasamaka, atayu. Anytime I was closing my eyes, I could really you see there's these spirals within here. And it was almost like going beyond the spirals into like this center point here, but within the spiral. So returning to this center point within yourself, and this inward revolution is once again this beautiful shift that is occurring within yourself that you get to be a part of, that you get to create for yourself. So I'm going to see what an invitation there is for you, because this book has like a lot of different invitations and questions here. Let's see what those are. This is number 42. Yeah, the center point being so much of like your heart space as well. Letting that be a transformative place for you. And recognizing the beauty of where you are at in your spiral. So some inspired actions and reflections is taking an adventure into your center, either through meditation, just really exploring that place, walk a labyrinth with a conscious ritual for growth. Every step you're letting go. And this is really a message that I also received recently as well. And is really just like walking, and with each step you're letting go of what is not serving you. So each step forward on your path. So this can be really helpful for anyone taking walks and allowing yourself to be, with nature, dancing in spirals, paint spirals, draw spirals, like really allow yourself to recognize where you are at in your journey, where you are at in your spiral. It says draw or write about 3 emotional or physical patterns that you have repeated in your life, and then draw or write about something you learned about yourself with each revolution. So this is a learning phase of your own being, which is really, really beautiful, a powerful learning of who you are and how you get to learn from your past experiences and what you're experiencing now. So this is your reading, Infinite Life. Thank you for being here. Raymond. Yes, we have Raymond and then Sarah, and then we will be closing. Raymond, I'm going to pull from this deck as well for you. Oh, and we already have a card. Hold up. I'm making it there. Okay. Number 5, healing. Take in this image here. Try and get a good look at it. Ooh. 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 Really sensing and feeling that it almost looks like within the heart center is this action occurring here with this light, is that it's expanding and almost like releasing from side to side, up and down here and in different angles. And this releasing is almost like it's not so much like a seeping, but more so, returning to source in itself is what's really coming through here, which is very resonant as well with the reading that we had today. So let's see what invitations are for this. Be illuminated by love and truth. See things as they are healing. Oh wait, see things as they are so healing can begin. Asking yourself if you're ready to release guilt, fear, judgment, limitation. Are you ready to detach from what others think about you? If not, can you follow your soul's voice? Do you love yourself enough to care about how you feel? Are you open-minded? Do you trust yourself? So these things can begin to show you how to shift in action and choices and reaction and responses in your life. And a lot of this can also come through with any senses of forgiveness that you get to offer yourself or others, or whatever it may be that you get to offer some forgiveness to, acceptance, some love to. So allowing yourself to bring and open the space of your heart for this healing. So this is your message, Raymond. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let me know how you're doing. And Sarah, we're doing the elemental deck for you, love. Yes, I got this right. Let's see what's coming through for you. Mystery, dark matter. Nikki. Taking in what really draws your eyes first here. I'm not going to explain. And I'll just let you just take in this card, the images, the imagery, the symbolism that's occurring here. This dark matter is a mysterious matter, right? It's the unknown. You even see like there's this black hole behind this woman here. But there's also life coming through it, out of it, moving forward and spiraling almost. So recognizing that even if there is anything that feels unknown, that there is a sense of security that you can hold within yourself in this space. That you don't necessarily need to get caught up in any type of confusion or fear when it comes to anything that is new or is at this place of deep change within yourself or in your life or whatever maybe, coming up, who knows, within November. Let me know how you're feeling about this, but I am going to share what this card says. So the world still has mystery, and this is a fine thing. Just because you cannot see it doesn't mean it is not there. You do not have to know the details of everything. Some things are better not revealed at this time. Have faith. And this is the element of air that's coming through as well. So the air element can be really, really helpful for allowing yourself to be present, to take those breaths, to return to your breath. All right. So this is your reading, Sarah. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what's up. And that will conclude our reading. Thank you all so much for being open to receive. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here, supporting yourself, supporting your loved ones, supporting me in the channel. I really, really appreciate it. If you'd like to join us For our soul circle, we're going to be hopping on in about like 7 minutes, 5 around like 5 to 7 minutes. Within the members only part of the channel, then become a sunbeam. I just put the link in the chat. I hope to see y'all there that are able to make it. Otherwise, of course, we're always going to have the replay, but we're going to just drop into some practices, some deeper readings if anyone's feeling called to receive that, and just be with one another. Continue to have a conversation. So, thank y'all so much. Love y'all, and I hope to see y'all in another video very soon. Thank you for being here. Make sure once again that you like, subscribe, and yeah, continue to honor yourselves. And you can always return to the messages within this reading at any point. I'm going to put the timestamps down below at some point today. But yeah, love you guys. Thanks for all the love. Goodbye.